Welcome back, my friends, to Focus on 5, where we're celebrating 70 years of WNEM TV5. Please enjoy this look back at TV5's rich history and legendary broadcasters that made us who we are today.
Now we'll go to a map showing you the specific location in Bay City that this tanker exploded. It was on the Saginaw River near the Independence Bridge at Total Petroleum as it was getting ready to unload some 2 million gallons of gasoline.
All during the day, emergency personnel and all the appropriate agencies have been gathering here, and there's much for them to look at, as you will see in our reports as we come up. The Coast Guard has summoned the Bristol Bay from the Detroit area. The Bramble is on its way from Port Huron. Both of them have firefighting capability. They're expected to arrive here shortly.
Many residents downwind faced a less frightening concern, but still they had to deal with the smoke and the soot the fire left behind. Jeannie Schultz just spent $8,000 on new vinyl siding on her home.
Kind of upset.
Yeah.
But what can you do? You know, you make the best of it and you try to get it off and go on.
At the command center here, watching the Jupiter. Now, there have been several small explosions throughout the day, but right now the flames have been kicking up in the last couple of minutes, and authorities are telling us they are concerned about the ship breaking up. They say there is a crack that was spotted on the side of the vessel. They don't know how severe the damage is at this point. They are concerned about the ship just being tethered by one line, but at this point in time, emergency crews are standing by trying to keep an eye on the crack.
And ironically, there's still power on the ship. We can see the lights in the crew quarters still on after all this time. The bilge pumps were running for most of the day. It looked like the power was killed to those at about 4 o'clock. And as we talk, that black plume of smoke continues to stretch through the Tri-Cities. Rod?
Well, Eric, we want to remind everybody that Governor Blanchard has been on the scene there tonight, and he has declared this a state of emergency.
The unofficial, and again I want to stress, unofficial account that we have is that the Jupiter would normally stop unloading fuel when another ship passes. They did not this morning. The wake of the Buffalo broke this ship loose. It parted the fuel line and started the blaze, and it's burning now a good 13 hours later. Rod?
All right, Eric, thank you very much. And one point that we want to reiterate tonight, there apparently are 2 lines holding that ship into the dock right there, or at least out in the middle of the river. So the reports that we had of just 1 line holding it apparently is incorrect. We have 2 lines.
A lot of boaters are concerned tonight because of their boats here. We're told that a lot of people have been calling the Coast Guard and Central Dispatch wondering about their boats out at Bay Harbor Marina. The road is closed. They are not letting boaters out to the marina because of the situation, but we've been told to tell those boaters to rest assured that their boats are safe and secure.
The Jupiter explosion sent a massive cloud of thick, oily smoke hundreds of feet into the air. DNR officials on the scene say that smoke contains materials that could be hazardous.
There's very incomplete combustion, a lot of air pollution impacts. However, those are getting dispersed by the strong winds and the temperatures, allowing it to rise pretty high up.
But something has killed thousands of fish downstream from the fire. We found shad, perch, bass, catfish, carp, and lots of walleyes dead and floundering.